You did it! You finished your workout, and I know you feel great. So let's continue that feeling by stretching our muscles after our awesome workout. It's gonna help with your post-workout recovery and help those muscles get a little bit more flexible and to recover faster after all of the work that you just did. So take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring those hands behind you, open that chest, and push that heart forward. Shoulders are down away from the ears, and shoulder blades are wrapping around that spine. Should feel really good to open that front of the body. Release one more time, nice deep breath in. Exhale, bring those hands behind and clasp them. Whew. We spend a lot of time hunched over as cyclists, so we need to make sure that we open up that chest and stretch right through the front of the body. Hold. And release. Let's go ahead and get off that bike. Gear it down, stop those pedals however you can. And let's get ready for a hamstring stretch. So we're gonna bring one foot to the frame or the seat, whichever's most comfortable for you. Head above the heart and sink down. Feeling that stretch right through that outstretched leg. Should feel really good after that work. I love feeling it and stretching. Whew, feels good. Remember to breathe. Can you take it down just a little bit further? Maybe go a little deeper into that stretch. Hold it right here. And release. Now the opposite leg to the frame or the seat, head above the heart. Sink down, feel that stretch. I prefer the frame because I'm not quite flexible enough to get it onto the seat, but if you are, go for it. Take it down just a little bit further, help deepen that stretch, and hold. We've got it. Feels good. We're doing good things for our body right here, good things. Go ahead and stand on up, bring both feet to the floor, bring one foot across the other, opposite arm up in the air, and bend on over. Think about reaching down with this arm and reaching up and over. Stretching out that IT band, which gets super tight for cycling, so definitely a good stretch right here. And hold for me. Breathe. Just a few more seconds, and then we're gonna switch legs. Right here. Opposite foot over, other arm up, and bend. Keep that chest up. We don't want to fall over. Keep it up. Arm reaching and reaching. Feeling that stretch. Should feel good. Hold and breathe. Don't lose your balance. And release. Go ahead and bring one foot up across the opposite knee and sink down into it. You should feel that stretch right through the glutes and the hips. Love this one. Think about all the work that you do when you're cycling and how it comes from that hip, that rotation. This is a great one to help stretch it out. Come down just a little further if you can and hold. Keep that head above the heart and sink it down. And release. Opposite leg, bring it on over, and sink down right into that stretch. I love this one. This is probably my favorite one out of them all. But you should just stay here for a longer amount of time, right? Get a little lower if you can and hold. So good. So good. Couple more seconds. And stand on up. Now I want you to take one foot back right here. Keep that heel down, bend through the front knee, feeling that stretch right through the calf, and hold. If you want, you can bring one arm across that chest and give a little shoulder stretch in as well while we're doing this. Now keep your heel down and just bend the knee, feeling that stretch shift in that calf. Hold. Getting more of the soleus portion of your calf. Release, other side. Same thing. Big step, heel stays down, bend through the front knee, opposite arm across the chest. Nice stretch in that shoulder. Bend that back knee, keeping the heel down, feeling the stretch. Just switch a little bit, just change a little bit in that calf. And hold. Release. Now we're gonna go to our hip flexor stretch. Again, nice big step back. This time come up on that toe. Pelvic tilt and drop it down. Feeling that stretch right through the hip flexor. Feels excellent. This is another great one to do because this muscle gets really tight from sitting and doing all that pushing every time you push down on the pedal. Go a little lower if you can, sink a little lower and hold. Make sure to keep that front knee behind the toe. And release, other side, same thing, big step back, come up on that toe, pelvic tilt, drop it down, bend through the front knee stays behind the toe, chest lifted, feel that stretch right here through the front of the leg. Take it down a little lower, oh yes you can. Feels good, doesn't it? Hold, breathe. And stand on up. Let's go ahead, take a nice big step out. We're gonna do a nice side lunge. Toes are pointed forward. Bend through this knee, this leg stays straight. Feeling that stretch right through the inner portion of the thigh. Keep the knee behind the toes and sink down. A little lower if you can. I can't go much lower because realize how tight I am doing this stretch. I can feel that muscle right there, it's really tight. How about you? So this is a good one for me to do. And switch other side, same thing. Knee stays behind the toe, toes are pointed forward, sinking down, feeling that stretch right through that inner thigh. It's tough, but it's worth it. A little lower if you can, and hold. Head stays above the heart, chest lifted. Remember to breathe, help yourself through. And release. Bring those feet together, hands come on those quadriceps. Let's bend and extend that back. Nice and slow, bend and extend. That gaze is down in front of you. Breathe in, breathe out. Should feel good on that low back. Just a few more seconds. We're almost there. Last one, just roll it up. Go ahead and take one foot out. We're gonna do a little bit of an ankle rotation right here. Just to kind of stretch out those ankles. You kind of stay in one position, right, while cycling. Now switch the opposite way. Opposite way. Step back a little bit so that you can see my foot. And release, other foot out. Start one way, rotate, rotate. Slow and controlled, doesn't have to be anything fast, doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just a nice little rotation. And let's go the other way. Should be feeling really good now. Felt great after your workout, and this just gives you a little extra bonus, and your body's gonna thank you for it. Release, our last stretch. Go ahead and place your hands onto those handlebars and sink back. Push the hips back. Nice flat back, arms out. You should feel the stretch in the side, in the back. I love this one too. Keep that back flat and hold. Breathe. Whew. Push the hips back. Feel that stretch. Couple more seconds. And release. Let's take a nice deep breath in. and blow it out. Thank you so much for joining me in this post-workout stretch. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel loose and ready to go. As always, thanks for joining me. And remember, check out one of my workouts next tomorrow or later today, whenever your next workout is. Thanks and have a great day.